Hey guys, it's Candace. Thanks for visiting my channel again. Today I wanted to attempt to do a DIY. It's going to be a fringe crop top that I made from an old t-shirt that my sister was actually going to give away, and I saw it and I love the print on the front. So I was like, why not cut it up? This is actually the first time that I've ever tried any DIY like this. So it could be an epic fail or a huge success. Thanks for tuning in and stick around and check out my DIY. Okay, so here is the shirt that I wanted to use, and it's a super old shirt that my sister had, but it's got like a floral print with like some kind of feathery wing on it. Thought it was kind of cute, so I'm gonna DIY with this. First things first, I'm just gonna kind of like hold it up to my body and see where I want the fringe to be. And luckily it works out so that about where I want the fringe is about where the graphic ends towards the bottom. So that's really good. First thing I'm actually gonna do is I'm gonna take the t-shirt and I'm gonna fold it in half. And just making sure that the top sleeve matches up with the bottom portion of the t-shirt. So this is my little sewing station with my brand new Brother limited edition Project Runway sewing machine. Just had to show that off very quickly. Now back to my DIY. You can see here I have my shirt folded flat along the table, and just want to make sure that all of my ends are matching up correctly so that when I cut it, it's nice and even. And the first cut I'm going to make with my handy dandy pink scissor is the cut along the sleeve, because I wanted to get rid of the sleeve and make it just like a muscle tank. And I'm actually going to cut from this part of the seam. So I'm going to do that and then I'll be right back. So you can see here what I did was cut the first sleeve that was layered on top, and that way I can use it as a guide for the second sleeve to make sure that they are perfectly nice and even. So I'm going to go ahead with that step and then I'll see you guys after. Okay, so my sleeve is cut. You can see it's got a nice even cut between the first and second sleeve. I'm going to leave the shirt folded in half and I'm going to start cutting my fringe. When I cut my fringe, I want it to go at it kind of like an angle. So I'm just going to be snipping and cutting all the way through up here. First things first, the first cut I'm going to make is the cut inside of the seam. Just to give it more of the same look as the top sleeve. Okay, so I've got my shirt cut, and you can see I did the fringe kind of thick here because I'm gonna do them very thin and tiny, but I'm gonna cut them one by one on each strand to make them like really super thin and tiny and cute. After I cut the fringe, I'm gonna pull it. It just gives it like a little bit more of a fringe look to it. So I will finish cutting and I'll be back in a sec. Alright, so I finished cutting up my fringes into teeny tiny strips. And it really doesn't matter if they're not straight lines or whatever, because once you pull and tug on this fabric, it's gonna just curl up and it's gonna give you the look that you want, the fringe look. So I'm going to try it on, and I guess we'll see if it was a fail or a success. Alright, here it is, my fringe crop top. I went ahead and cut out the neck because the neck was like a turtleneck and it was choking me. So I cut out the neck, and you can just see all the way around we have the fringe. Really good movement, and I can do it, you know, off the shoulder if I wanted to. Obviously I would do like a high-waisted short with it, but I'm at my mom's house. I don't have a change of clothes right now, but I would definitely do like a high-waisted short with it and just kind of let it hang and just let the fringe have fun. So all together, I think this one was a success. Thank you guys so much for checking out my DIY, and thank you again for visiting my channel.